Ukraine is a country that knows all about hunger. The Great Famine of the early 1930s is seared into the national consciousness. So it's no coincidence that President Zelenskyj used Holodomor Memorial Day to host European leaders and launch the Grain from Ukraine program. He wants the world to know that Russia's invasion has disrupted global food supplies, and Ukraine is trying to do something about it.
Under the Grain from Ukraine program, by the end of next spring, we plan to send at least 60 vessels from our port, at least 10 per month, to countries at risk of famine and drought. This is Ethiopia, Sudan, South Sudan, Somalia, Yemen, Congo, Kenya, Nigeria. All of them are in dire need of help.
It's help that Ukraine needed 90 years ago, but didn't get. On the fourth Saturday of November every year, Ukrainians remember the Holodomor and the millions who died in an entirely man-made famine. Russia says the starvation hit several parts of the USSR, but a growing number of countries agree with Ukraine that it was a Soviet genocide targeted specifically at them.
The goal of Holodomor is to eliminate Ukrainian identity and to replace this identity by Soviet identity and Russian identity.
Russia's recent invasion is seen here as the Kremlin's latest attempt at the same goal.
The most important thing, I think, for Ukrainians to avoid the story, repetition of the story.
Lone candles are lit in windows on Holodomor Day, and memories have been passed down generations. Lyubov knows all about what her mother's family went through in their village near Kyiv.
My mother and I were very close, so she told me this. People were afraid to talk about it, even when people went to the fields to eat grass in the spring, or were forced to work for the communists. They couldn't even remember it publicly. Now I consider it my duty to share this with people.
Across the country, these candles are burning in memory of a collective trauma from 90 years ago. But Ukraine is going through another collective trauma right now, and so these candles could just as well be burning for the present. Rory Challens, Al Jazeera, Ukraine.